What up? What up? What up? What's the deal? Real people, real conversations, baby. Appreciate it, CA94, no doubt. All love, man. From the heart, baby. Giardini Fitness, what up? You know what I'm saying? Pharaoh B, Sam 23 PA, what up? Jimmy Lewis Williams, what up, baby? Fierce Smith, what up? Black Crow, we gonna figure it out. That's what we gonna do. Only Sawyer, what up? What up? What up? Much love, Queen. Designers Original, what up? MJT Mom, what up? So, let me see. Where we at with it? All love, we doing it, man. No doubt. You know what I'm saying? So my man, me and IC, yeah, I got a little sleep. Designer Original, I got a little sleep last night. I was tired, man. It was draining, you know what I'm saying? This whole thing, I can't front on you. It's a little draining, man, you know what I mean? But, you know, we figuring it out. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be all right. Far Rock, what up? Smuckers 215, what up? Why not ONY, what up? Two all love black, what up? Savage Udi, Savage You, what up? Resonate, what up? Miss Fabulous to you, what up? Hamed Hazel, what up? Pablo Surfo, what up, baby? What's going on? So, yo, you know, look, we're doing real people, real conversations right now. Madam Saman, what up? Sweden, what up? Chingy Eyes, what up? It's alter ego art. It's alter ego art, what up? 100% April Sunshine, we gotta stick together. Mees Avenue, what up? I appreciate you too. 82 Lionheart, 92. Yeah, we're gonna get the screenshot. We'll get it popping. Looking for my man Ice T's coming through. Yo, Ice, if you already out there, just make a comment because the requests are kind of high. So, you know, I won't have to do too much scrolling. You know what I'm saying? Isha Eshelise, what up? Shaylee Blackbird, Barcelona, what up? Alexis Adore, what up? You know what I'm saying? Taking care home first, what up? This is Russ J, what up? Dex Ben, what up? Pager Win Style, Pager Win Styles, what up? What up? What's going on? Latia Dominique, Tanya, what up? 7-Eleven. Fair Merriam, what up? Ice here? Okay. All right, Ice. If you did, yo, Ice, Senator. All right, here you go, Ice. I got you. Got you. What up, my brother?
What up, Cool J? What it is, Al?
Man, yo, listen. First of all, you know, it's good to see you, you know what I'm saying, just in the flesh and to just see my brother. You know, let's talk about it, man. Like, you know, we know what it is out here, what's happening. Like, you know, it's time to drop some game on them. Let's talk about this thing.
Well, you know, I think first we got to deal with the elephant in the room. A lot of people might still think me and you as enemies, but
yeah,
that was rap back in the day. Nobody was ever gonna hurt nobody, and all rappers have to have a nemesis. That kind of keeps you sharp, keeps your bars up. But me and LL got past that. We grown men. We're trying to do things, and we coming together. I'm coming together with him on Rock the Bells Radio. He's coming, helping me with the art of rap. So don't even ask any questions about that. The fact
no doubt, man. Yeah,
me and LL doing our thing together, this means this is serious business, okay? So let's go.
No doubt.
Hey, man, I mean, I think you from the same school. L, man, we've been warning people about this, man, for like 30 years.
Yeah.
Like, injustice, you know, pressure bust pipes.
No doubt.
It's out of control. I don't think Black people want anything more than justice. That's all. We'd like some convictions. Nobody gets mad when the cops run up in the drug dealer's house and they got guns and everybody's wilding and they go to jail. We're angry at unarmed Black people being murdered in the streets.
100%.
That's the beef. And that goes on to the systematic racism that causes all this, you know. But one thing I want to say before we get started, what y'all are watching out there is not a race war. It's not a race war, but there are people with an agenda that would love to push that button and try to make us fight each other, where when I'm looking at the crowds, I see every race, every gender, every sex fighting for what's right. And that, I mean, what can I say? Now, when you have a riot, there's people that are going to take advantage of that. You got kids out there breaking windows. You got people looting, all that. That's part of a riot, because a riot isn't an organized movement. It's like a tantrum. It's wilding. So I'm not with that. I'm not with all that extra stuff. But that kind of comes with the package. I think that dilutes the message, you know. But 18 years old, I went out in the riots. I'm out in Phoenix right now. I went out. I'm sitting in a restaurant. They go, "Oh my God, it's coming, it's coming." People start panicking. I'm like, "What?" And they go, "The protesters moving right past us." I'm like, "Let me go see what's happening." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I walk out there. I could have been like the president. I'm taking pictures with everybody. It was 90% kids. And in Arizona, it was, I'm going to say 80, close to 90% white kids. And a lot of them are just vandalizing shit. They're wilding, they're running in the streets. And that's really what it is.
Well, you know, can I add to that? You know, a lot, you know, I got to say this, man, and, you know, but this is the, you know, it is what it is. I just have to say this. See, the issue right now is that we got a president who only knows how to use a hammer and sees every problem as a nail.
Right.
And if you really measure and look at everything that he does, it's always to hammer down any problem. So no matter what it is, his response is going to be a hammer on a nail. So my thing is that is really affecting how people are responding. Like it makes you angry. Like sometimes you got to just know how to smooth people out. You know what I'm saying? Like, and homie, the way he talks to people, it make, you know, if I'm 21, I might be out there throwing a cinder block through a bus too.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm at an age now where I'm not front lining it, but I would be going crazy. I can imagine being 21 years old and hearing that. So homie gotta learn how to give some confidence to, like, if I was president, and no ambitions, but if I was president, the first thing I would have did is got on the phone with the chief of that out there in Minneapolis, say, "Yo, I want them 4 officers in." That's right. Starting there. We can't even have a conversation before we go there.
Right.
That didn't even happen. Like, how is 3 of them dudes still running around, B?
Dude, did you just watch homie on the news? He just pretty much instituted martial law. He just basically came out, instead of saying, you know, I would have said more like, look, everyone's angry right now. We have to address these issues. Let's try to bring it down a notch. Let's get some justice. You got to bring it down. You don't bring it up. You don't. You got to bring it down. But he just told people, yo, y'all in the street. He concentrated on the looters.
Antifa.
Yeah, the looters and the people that are out there fucking up versus the peaceful protesters.
Right.
He should have grasped the peaceful protesters and said, you have the right to do that. That's your constitutional right. We're going to protect you. Just, we don't want people out there vandalizing. I mean, that's what he should have said. But he, you know what he said? I'm gonna bring in the army.
Right, because every problem, because he has a hammer and every problem is a nail. Look, the bottom line is this. It is very simple. You get out there as the president of the United States. Look, I understand your pain.
Yes.
I understand what you're going through. Okay? I know a lot of you are out here legitimately hurt. The ones that are standing in front of them batons and getting hit with them rubber bullets and that pepper spray, they real. The ones running up a Cheesecake Factory and running out with cheesecake,
they on that bullshit.
I'm not convinced of them. Right? He needs to get out there and just say, look, first we're going to get these 3 officers off the street.
Right.
Second thing we're going to do is we're going to just let's just call a truce. Let's just
Yeah.
take a beat. Give me a chance to get my mind around this thing. Let me look at let's take up every single case that where we had a black man, an unarmed black man that was killed. Let's make a federal case out of each one. Let's look at each one individually and collectively. Let's bring them all together and let's readdress this situation. All right, give us a chance to hit the reset button. You feel me, Ice? But instead, homie is like, you know, he's like bumping. He wants to bump chests with 20-year-old kids who
LLLL. Dude doesn't even have the intelligence level to do what you just said. He's not capable. We do not have a commander-in-chief capable of handling this situation. He is unfit for this type of problem. Dude slept in the bunker last night and turned the lights off in the White House like ain't nobody home. Like this nigga, this nigga hid in the basement and said, turn out the lights. And then
creeping around looking for cookies and shit. Yo,
yeah, then he came out
creeping around in the dark looking
shit.
for cookies. I mean, yo,
the shit is funny, but it's wrong. He said some wild shit. Then he walked to a church, held up a Bible. This motherfucker right here.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. Look, first of all, you got people of all different religions out there, okay? You got atheists out there, okay?
Yeah.
You got all kinds of people. So it's not, look, if you believer, you're a believer. And I'm a believer. But that's not what it's about. It is about faith and belief, but it's also about just bringing a sense of confidence to the community that you can deliver. Like it's almost like, you can't be a one-trick pony, as the president. And look, it is what I'm just going to say. You can't be a one-trick pony, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't just say, every response can't be the tough guy response.
Right.
It's like the bouncer at the door who's been tough for 3 years. And at some point, it's like somebody's like, doesn't want to hear that. Like every response can't be tough guy.
Right.
Sometimes you gotta,
sometimes
you gotta bang.
And these are the American people. These are your own people.
Yes.
You can't call the police on your own people. Now, when you create martial law, which he didn't, he tried to invoke the Act of 1806, which is Insurgency Act, which means each state has to bring in the police. But when you make the people fight against the police, I mean, come on, this is real. This is some crazy. It's gonna get worse. This is what I'm worried about. Right now, you have peaceful protests. Right now, they're shooting rubber bullets.
Yeah.
What happens when somebody actually shoots at the police and they return fire? That's when we got a full-out, blown-out situation. Now, let me say something else. My wife's mother got a text last night, and it said, we're Black Lives Matter, and we're coming to rape and kill your children, and we're going to move into the white community and kill you and all this shit. And I told her, ain't nobody black wrote that bullshit. That's that shit. So right now, you've got a lot of shit going on. They stirring the pot, L.
Well, here's the thing, right? Like, it's divide and conquer, right? And it's also because you got a lot of white people that are riding with Black Lives Matter, and that are like
it's mostly
so this idea that's just another way to try to separate people. The reality is, real people know. Like, we're not gonna lump all white people into one basket because they ain't all the same, and we're not gonna lump all black people into one basket. They ain't the same, or Latino, Asian, or whatever it is. So you got those those meatballs running around, just hoping that they could get a race war going because they have this fantasy of secession and seceding and all of these other fantasies that they got when they run around on them farms and all that with the guns and all that. But the reality is, the people must stay unified. We must stay together. Also, there's another thing. There's good cops out there. There's a lot of good cops. There's a lot of good cops. Look, I had cops in my family. They wasn't shaking people down. There's a lot of good cops. So now we're in a situation where we have some people who feel like they want to defund the police department. So now you have a situation where you have like good cops who could potentially suffer in the area of resources because you got a few scumbags who are all about that racial and throwing up all those white power signs and all that, and they're talking about defunding the police when actually law-abiding citizens need a police department in order to be safe and protected and secure. But these assholes are like messing it up.
I've been playing the police 20 years, right? Ice motherfucking T, fuck the police. I've been playing the police, and even in my show, we know there's a blue line. Even in my show, they say, oh, they're from the Upper West East Side. Move lightly, move carefully. What are they saying? They're saying those people have money so they can fight back. If they in the ghetto, treat them any kind of way. But if you going against somebody wealthy, treat them a special way because they don't want to get sued. I'd already said that, like, yo, what they need to do is when they sue the police, that needs to hit their pension. That needs to hit all of their pension. So now one cop sees another one fucking up, like, no, man, that's gonna fuck with my money. Money changes motherfuckers. Oh, that's my money right there. You about to get
100%.
me dots. They
100%.
used to do that to us. They used to do that to us in high school. If one kid messed up, the whole class got penalized. They got to do something to make the police each other and stop bringing so much heat to the legit cops that want to come out and speak, the whistleblowers, so to speak, and stop turning them into the enemy, because that's the only way. It's got to have to be police from the inside. It's a lot of shit, but it took years and years, hundreds of years to get here.
Yeah, no doubt. It took hundreds of years to get here. And I think right now, look, first of all, we got to figure out these psychological evaluations got to be figured out better. All right. You can't just, I remember being a little kid and saying, oh, man, I might like to be a cop so I could just pull people over and ask for ID. I mean, these are fantasies that little kids have. So you have some people that become police officers just a power trip. They just want to run up on people and, yo, let me see your ID. Let me see your ID. You know what I'm saying? So you're right. We gotta not only do we gotta be able to hit them in their pockets, and these complaints got to go beyond just an officer somewhere in front of a laptop giving a standard kind of response. But on top of that, the psychological evaluations that you need to have in order to become a cop, that you need to have in order to become a cop, got to be stepped up. What was that? People cannot be getting in there with all of this baggage in their backgrounds, man.
Build on what you were speaking on yesterday about bias.
Yeah, it's implicit bias, right? So implicit bias is the thing. Implicit bias is when a person has certain prejudices, certain things that they're afraid of, don't like, make them uncomfortable, but it's all subconscious. They don't realize it. So it would be like a white lady who would absolutely swears and really in her mind is not racist, but will get on the elevator or be walking down the street, and if she sees a certain kind of black man, will get nervous. I'm not talking about the fear that women normally feel with men even, but maybe this is a woman who's not racist, or maybe she's married to a black man, but that bias, it makes them uncomfortable. It's the thing that makes an elementary school teacher call the cops on an 11-year-old boy. But in her mind, it's real.
I was watching this movie called The Orient Express, and it was this one line where the guy asked the guy, he said, "Are you racist?" And his answer was, "It depends what race."
Wow.
See, so a lot of people don't think they racist. They get along with black people, but they say some sly shit about Chinese people or something about Arabs or something about either you're racist or you're not.
Yeah.
So some people like, well, I get along with, black people, but fuck them chinks. You racist, motherfucker.
You super racist. Yeah, but my thing is like this. It's like this, man. We got to know ourselves, and we got to know, the other person. You got to know yourself. And that implicit bias thing, that's about self-knowledge. That's about being self-aware. And people got to be more self-aware. If you don't know you have an issue, it's like people running around with the coronavirus asymptomatic. If you don't know you have implicit bias, you running around and you judging people and basing your decisions on these biases that you swear you don't have.
Right.
That's the danger, because think about it. When you have these cop dudes, and I'm talking about some of them are pure assholes, right? Racist. Like that dude who killed George Floyd is a devil, evil racist. But then you have some cops who fear for they see a guy LL walking in, me and Ice walk in the spot, and they get nervous and something happens and he shoots us. He's really afraid. Like he's not, like sometimes it ain't racism. It's they really afraid. And that right there is implicit bias.
Okay, let me ask
He's
you a
holding a
question.
gun like this, Ice. You know what I mean? When
I
you see
got it.
this shit, that's that implicit bias.
Explain this to me. Why I ain't broke the law in 30 years. When the cops pull up behind me, am I scared?
Yo, you know what? I feel the same way. I remember, I'll be totally transparent with you. I remember a cop pulled me over about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, and I was reaching for my gym bottle, like my ID was down there, and I remember saw my hand shaking, and I was like, that's not normal. The thing is this, man. Like, it's like Pavlovian conditioning. You know what I mean? Pavlov did this experiment where every time he rang a bell, he fed the dog. After a while, he could ring the bell without food, and the dog would start salivating and be ready to eat. You know what I mean? It's a thing where, you know, look, since we was little kids, I ain't never felt like the police was there to protect me.
Right.
Like in my soul, never. I never felt like that. I always felt like there was a level of mistrust there. Always felt like that. That's the real talk. Like that's some real
That's real
talk.
talk. I know, and that's something, see, that's the thing. That's something a lot of white people may never really understand, you know? And when they try to say they understand, I'm like, if you're not black, that's like me trying to speak on women's rights. I'm
That's
not
right.
a woman.
That's right.
I can't, I've never gone through your experiences. I don't know. I love you. I love my wife. I love, you know, but I can't talk about it. Now, being black, now I'm a light-skinned brother, right? So I got it twisted sometimes where I would actually see them treat my dark-skinned homies worse than me.
Right.
Like, you know, and I always, you know, when I was out there being bad, I would play the white card. My mother is so light, they called it she could pass. She's from New Orleans. She's Creole.
Right.
My father was dark-skinned. So
right.
wherever the white is, it's past I don't know my grandmother or father.
Right.
But when the cops would jack me, I'd tell him, I'd be like, oh yeah, my father, he's a white guy. He's based out of Fresno. I turn white on him just to try to get a pass because white privilege is real.
No, it's definitely real.
What did you say?
No, it's definitely real.
So it's different. When I get pulled over, my wife is white. When I get pulled over, she ain't scared. If anything, she's scared for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's scared. She's like Ice, you know,
yeah.
They're worried.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you know what I did? What I did was I registered my car to Ice-T Touring, just so anytime they're pulling me over, they know who they pulling over.
100%.
You know, so and it's I've been arrested twice in the last 2 years for bullshit in New York, traffic shit. I'm like, yo, I'm on my way to go play the police. Y'all jacking me, handcuffs, the whole shit, put me away. Because what people don't understand with celebrities, sometimes they'll be cool, and other times they're gonna go out of their way to prove you're not special. So they'll jack you just as hard as anybody. You know, like hey man, I don't want people to tear up the country. That's all I want.
No.
I don't want white and black people to start fighting. I don't want this shit to pop off.
It won't. It won't. We're gonna get past it. But let me tell you something, Ice, and I think you brought up an important point. Yo, let me tell y'all something. We got every right to be angry. We got every right to feel how we feel. That thing I put up, that freestyle, I meant every word of that from the bottom of my soul. But let me tell you something. There are also there are business people of all races who have put their absolute life savings into building some of them businesses. They have they have done everything they could to drove trucks, waited tables, swept mop floors, you know, stripped, whatever they did. They did everything they could do to start those businesses. We should not go out there and tear them businesses up from them people like that. You know what I mean? Now, mind you, we got every right to be angry. The major corporations, it is what it is. But there are small business people out there that are hurting, that believe in the cause. And we got to remember that. You know what I mean? Don't think
I've been through a couple of riots, you know, the Watts riot, the LA riot. And what happens is when the shit pops off, it's like collateral damage.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? It's like collateral damage.
I know.
I call it a tantrum first. You know, when an inmate is mad, he burns up his own mattress. So when you was a kid, you broke up your own toys, you tear up your own room.
You can't think.
That's how it pops off. Now they starting to make movements, and they moving pretty funny style to me. You know, like how the fuck did your protest end up at the Louis Vuitton store, my nigga? Like really, like.
Well, see, like, this is my thing with that. This is my thing with that. My thing is this. I feel like, yo, you being out there on the front line, you feel like smashing shit. Okay, I totally understand. But, you know, when you run around stealing cheesecake and Gucci sneakers now, are you really there for the movement? Like, can you really guarantee me that they all there for the movement? When you stealing Gucci with cheesecake and Gucci sneakers, like, really? Oh, you got your little, you know what I mean? Like.
But then that's the adolescents, and you got the young kids, and they wildin'. So it's all a mixture of this stuff. What I was hoping before this idiot brought in martial law, that this would start to slow up. And I felt that it would start to slow up, but now you challenge the people. So the people that were saying, okay, this will be the last protest, let's see what happens, and it's going to simmer down Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah. Now you done told us the army's coming.
Yeah.
They about to ramp back up.
And you know what? So but I got to say this. As much as I do, you know, it can intellectually get my mind around some of those things. At the end of the day, man, people are in pain, homie. People are in pain. They hurting. They've been locked in their houses for months. They out of work. You know, people can't afford to get the things they want. They, you know, like, you know, you got fancy people, even like myself, you know, they got a little room to breathe in the crib or whatever. Yo, you got people in the projects, man. You got people in row houses. Like, yo, they tired of standing in the house. And now, you know, on top of that, then you going like let murderers go free. It's disrespectful. It makes people feel like it makes people feel crazy. And then, you know, someone just made an interesting comment. You bringing the military in, but you got people that got family in the military. I mean, this thing is so convoluted and so all over the place. But what I'm basically saying is the one thing that everybody has to remember, especially people that are getting to the bags, people that are getting a little money, or even your people that's making your buck, 150,000, 100,000 a year, like people that are, yo, it's people out there making 20 grand, man.
I know that.
Dog. Yo, they starving, and this shit is hurting them. It's hurting them crazy, and they feel disrespected. They feel smashed. They feel ignored, and they feel like it's a slap, like my man said, a slap in the face. And it's just, they threw with it. So we need a president to come out here and actually show some empathy and some compassion, not be tough. Every answer is tough.
Dude, listen, man. I'm connected to those cats that are homeless. I'm so lined in with the hood, LA. I'm talking to every different gang set daily. I talk to, you know, my line is like a hotline at the Black White House. I'm listening to motherfuckers calling me from Chicago, Detroit, ICE. What's the next move? What's happening? Listen, we did not riot when Rodney King got his ass beat. We waited on justice.
That's right.
When they found him innocent, that's when the shit popped off.
100%.
When they killed Floyd, nobody rioted right out the gate. When they didn't arrest the cop, this is what I'm saying is people ain't moving like this. They are giving justice a chance, but there is no justice. And that's when people, when they snap. They go, what the fuck? How you telling me this nigga did not break a law? My cousin's in jail on some bullshit. You telling me he didn't break a law? Like what you did was legal?
I mean, you know,
they just killed somebody last night, though. You know, the National Guard just shot somebody else. Murdered some guy that was out in the street selling food to the police, actually giving the police free. I wish I knew his name. Somebody probably post his name. But, man.
You know, what we got to be careful of, you know, and I would say this, like, is if you're in a position of leadership, you know, like if I'm running the country, you can't be arrogant. Arrogance is not going to work. And I say this again, the idea that all four of those officers are not in jail right now is absurd. Cube said something really interesting on his Twitter, and I 100% respected it. He said, yo, they'd rather arrest hundreds of American citizens than to just arrest 3 of their own. This could have been done. This could have been done. Like, yo,
I heard
arrest these dudes.
I heard one of the cops is black. Arrest his punk ass too.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, yo, this is beyond. This is some other shit. But you know, when dude killed dude and put his hands on his hip, but like his hands in his pockets, that's some shit. That's like saying a statement like, I'm unfucked. You can't fuck with me.
I know.
But, you know, for people that don't understand this, there might be somebody out there that don't understand it. This is what you got to do with Floyd. Put your mother's head under that cop's knee. Husband or your wife's head, son or daughter's head under that cop's knee, and then watch them get murdered on live video. You would sit in your house right now and be like, tear this motherfucker. You'd be so mad. You'd be like, tear this, because so people are hot. But this has been going on. I've been rapping about this shit for 30 motherfucking years.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Yeah. It's a fuse.
Will Smith said it best. He said, racism hasn't escalated, just filming it.
That's right.
It.
He's right. Will couldn't have said it better. So, man, look, my bottom line is this. We got to get them 4 cops off the street. The president needs to open up investigations on every case of an African-American male or woman being killed, unarmed person being killed on a federal level. Do a full civil rights investigation into every one. They need to bring up formal charges. And I'm going to tell you one other thing. I know the law makes a lot of distinctions when it comes to charges, but the average person out here who's not a lawyer don't understand no 3rd-degree murder shit. They don't understand that because they watch the dude. Like, my thing about 1st-degree murder is you could change your mind in the process. All right? So at what point? After about 5 minutes, maybe it started off as 3rd degree. But at the end of that shit, it was 1st degree. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is they need to put formal charges against those guys. They need to open up investigations on every area, every case of an unarmed person being killed. And then he needs to really step out and just keep it 100 and just say, look, you know, I try, you know, he got to figure out how to do it, but he actually has to get out there and talk to America in the best way.
He's not going to do it, Al.
I know.
He's not capable of that. He's not going to do that because that'll mess up his base. The man won't even say Black Lives Matter. He can't even let those words come out of his mouth. The dude has a different agenda. You're going to need independent prosecutors. You're going to need independent legal firms. You're going to need people to get a fund going to get some real people in there to get this right. You cannot count on this president. This president is a done deal. This dude is a clown, and he's not going to ever, I don't think he's capable of doing shit right for us or the country. So I agree with everything, but we can't ask him to do it. He ain't gonna
we got to get into it. So look, man, I thank you for coming through, man. I just, you know, I wanted to chop it up with you. You know, I got maximum respect for you. You know, I watch, you know, Cold Game on Twitter. I watch what you say. We always like each other's tweets. We kind of, you know, we follow each other. We look at each other, and you know, we on the same page. You dig?
From the same place, man. The same time.
Yeah.
So
no question.
You know, and you rocking with Cube and everything, and you know, you extended that laurel wreath to me when you with the radio station. Man, I'm a real nigga, man. I'm not with the bullshit, man. I'm real. 100%. And real niggas gotta stick together, because right now we waiting on the clowns to clean shit up. They ain't gonna clean shit up. You know, people ask me, they go, Ice, why don't you get into politics? I'm like, man, I got out of crime, man. I'm not in there with them.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm not in there with them jokers, man.
And what I would say to everybody watching is, look, this is tough right now. Stay confident. Stay encouraged. Don't let your spirits get down. I know you're afraid. I know it hurts. I know you're uncomfortable at night. I know you feel it's crazy for you. I know the tension is high, but I want you to know it's going to be okay. We're going to get through this. Just hang in there and be strong. Stay encouraged. And remember, vote, 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 vote. You know what I'm saying? And
from Ice-T, just remember this, man. Black people, we ain't mad at white people. We mad at the situations that occurred that fuck with us and have us, you know, in these situations. Don't let them twist this and turn this into some shit, because I know a lot of y'all is riding with us. you know, they ask me, they say, well, Ice, who do you hate? I hate racists. I hate bullies.
That's right.
That's who I hate.
Right.
Okay.
And
Other than
systemic
that,
racism.
period.
Absolutely.
You did. And I also hate dumb fucks. Okay. So y'all take care. Peace
Much
out.
love. Yo, Ice. I appreciate you, homie. Thanks for
All right.
saying
Respect.
All right. Respect. No doubt. So yeah, you know, real people, real conversations, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to you know, chop it up with the OG and you know, let them throw some game on you, and let you feel it. This is a real thing, you know what I'm saying? This is a real situation we going through. And I got love for all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't even think the system is broken. I think the system was designed that way. And it just wasn't designed to benefit blacks. And if you blessed or lucky enough to be able to circumvent what's going on and get out of that death spiral, then you could take it to another level. You know what I'm saying? But you know, other than that, it's gonna be tough. And so I wanna you know, just encourage y'all, you know what I'm saying, to stay focused. So I'm gonna talk to a few people now. I want you to chime in, tell me what you thinking, tell me what you feeling. You know, agree, disagree. You know me, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? What up, Crazy Legs? It don't matter. You could agree, disagree, say what you want. You know what I mean? However you want to say it. It's all good. And look, again, I'm sending love to everybody out there, every race, creed, color, sexual orientation. It's all love. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. You know what I mean? My thing is, we just can't have this systemic racism just, you know, just beating brothers down forever. Because you know, I'm not with that shit. You know, that shit is painful, it hurts, and we ain't having it. You know what I'm saying? Bottom line. So who wants to kick it? Who wants to come on and say something? If you want to come on and say something or comment, if you want to say something and comment, just write, you know, I have a comment, and I bring you on so you can talk. You know what I'm saying? Real people, real conversations. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this, you know, we got, you know, that whole vote thing is crazy too, because listen, man, vote for the lesser of the evils, man. Bottom line. You know, if one voter gets your hand cut off and one voter gets your pinky cut off, vote for the one that cuts off your pinky. Don't cut off your whole hand or cut your body in half. You know what I'm saying? So whoever wants to kick it, come on. Come on. Let me see who's what. What's up? All right. So Stop 4423. Oh, I can't get to you, bro. I tried to hit it. Pop Brothers at Law. Pop Brothers at Law said they got 25 words when you get pulled over by the cops. Okay, let's do it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Make it fast though, because we're going to people. So I want these comments got to roll quick because I'm jumping on, I'm jumping off. All right, real quick.
Yo,
Right,
LL.
so let me just say this before you. How you doing? So thanks for coming on. Before you talk, I just want to let you know we moving quick. So get right to it, and we're gonna jump to other people. All right, all love. I'm just letting you know. Okay, go ahead, my man.
You got it, man.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
So me and my brother are attorneys here in California.
Right.
We're known as Pop Brothers at Law. We're cannabis activists, patients, and we teach people to calmly and politely use only 25 words when the cops pull you over. And I'll go through it really quick. Why did you pull me over? I'm not discussing my day, officer. Am I being detained or am I free to go? And if detained, you must say, I invoke the fifth. And then you simply, after that, no matter what they do, say, or threaten you, you shut the fuck up. And we have spread that mission all over the world right now, all over the country. Shut the fuck up. If you Google shut the fuck up, Pop Brothers at Law, you will learn a lot. And right now is the time.
Got it, my man.
Hey, LL, I love you, brother. I grow up with you. Back at you. I appreciate you giving me some time here.
No
Lots
doubt.
of love.
All love, my man. All love. No doubt. Real people, real conversation. So we kicking it. Somebody said they have a rebuttal. Sade, I think, says she has a rebuttal. Okay, Sade, we jumping now. When you come in with these comments, I want you to end, and then we're going out. We're not going to drag it on. All right, Sade, Sade, before you kick it, we're doing this fast.
I got
in
you.
and out. Okay, go ahead.
I got you. So I got a rebuttal to what he said. Here's the thing that may work for him. But when that comes to Black people, as soon as we question anything, that's a problem. So we can't just question why you're pulling me over. Because when that comes from a Black person, we're questioning the man. We're questioning authority. They don't want that from us. So I get what he's saying. That works for some, but for Black people, that's not working for us.
Okay, understood.
For L, it's not.
I got your opinion. All right, Sade, so we'll talk. Thank you for joining, all right?
Thank you.
Much love, no doubt about
Love.
it. No, love, love, love. All right, yo, if you want to come in, you want to kick it, you know what I'm saying? You want to say something? My man said he gave you the 25 words. Sade said, yo, that works for some people, but it don't work for black people because we get pulled out the car, hit upside the head, etc., etc. So y'all hear what it is? He said what he said, she said what she said. You guys decide. I'm not here to make the determination. You know what I'm saying? Okay, okay. All right, who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Who wants to make a comment? All right, Mr. Checkpoint. Mr. Check. Oh, I can't go live with you, Mr. Checkpoint, for some reason. You know, hold on a second. Hold on 1 second. Let me respond to somebody real quick. Hold on a second. All right. Yeah, there we go. All right, who wants to come in? Who wants to come in? 4 words for all the people. Checkpoint. Okay, Checkpoint. Now I'm coming to you. In and out, Checkpoint. In and out. We're going in and out real quick. All right, I'm waiting for Checkpoint. D. Reeby Brown, what up? Carrie Photography, what up? Kenneth McAllister, what up? TS in 2503, what up? We all need to unite. I agree with that. Miss Galata, what's up? Chanel says follow the rules. Okay, Crazy Legs in the BX, what up, baby? Derek Wilson, Gibson Jessica, Tammy Tam said felt you early. I'm with you. Hank 2195 threw something up. Flavors America Wade, Keys the best. Said what up? Who wants to talk? All right, Keys the best. Let's talk about it. Crazy Legs. Oh, Crazy Legs, you want to talk? You want to kick it? All right, what's up? What's up, Legs? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it, Legs. I'm here, baby. Derek Wilson, what up? All right, Legs.
Hey, man, I just want to say there's a lot of blonde hair, blue-eyed Latinos out there that are getting a free ride on this whole shit and sitting back. Like, people don't realize that it's like, all right, yo, you may have blonde hair, blue eyes, but at the end of the day, you're about to be tapped up too. Because when they realize, look, my 2 brothers were officers, and my 2 brothers look like white boys. And when those officers walked out, the black and Latino officers walked out the room, the white officers felt like it was okay to speak freely. But you have to be checked. And there's a lot of white Latinos getting a free ride and just standing back. And they need to stop that shit because there's a lot of black Latinos out there who are catching a beat down too.
That's deep, man. Yo, I appreciate that, man. That's
man.
That's something to think about. Like, that's one that we did not think about. You know
hey,
what I
my
mean?
hair grows to an afro.
Right. Of course,
You know?
yeah.
I got an afro.
Right, but some have the straight hair, blonde hair, blue eyes.
Yeah.
Right. They look
So
European.
I remember, there was one weekend I was in D.C. I got arrested 5 times just because me and my boys fit the description in one weekend. So
yeah, I get it. All right,
real.
Lex, thanks for checking in, man.
Yes.
I appreciate
Catch
you.
you later, bro.
Salute, my brother. Salute. Yep. All right. Yeah, that's deep. That's deep. So, yo, who wants to kick it? Who wants to kick it? Lord Finesse, what up, baby? God's Food for Thought. Corey Drums, what up? The Realty Diva, what's going on? Donna said, don't talk about your hair. Okay, Donna, I'm not sure why you're saying that, Donna. I don't have hair to talk about, actually, so I guess it would be nice, too. Danny Girl says it's a double standard. Latinos and strong next to our brothers and sisters. Okay, Sarah Smile. D-Dan said, keep the shit real. Diamonds is 246 is waving. The Ali, I think, is waving. Ian the Entrepreneur, my little brother, no color is better. So, Lord Finesse said salute. Malik Music said tag me in, please. Okay, let's tag you in. What's up? Let's kick it. You know what I'm saying? Let's kick it.
Hello, thank you so much for taking me.
How you doing?
Good. I'm good.
All right, before you start, just know we're going in and out, okay? So make your comments quick.
Definitely. I just wanted to say that we just need to move from this point on collectively. I went to the protest in Vancouver yesterday, and we stand in peace. We just need to be authentic in every city globally. We need to be diverse. We need to set up grassroots programs. We shouldn't have to pay for people to be bailed out. They shouldn't be putting fucking bail money, sorry for my language. That money needs to go to the programs for us to rebuild from where America's at right now, and to rebuild the businesses that have been broken down there that don't belong to corporations. And that's what I gotta say.
I appreciate that. Thank you for your comments. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Much love. Much love. All right. Real people, real conversations, good vibes. You know what I'm saying? Okay. This is interesting. We got a Michigan cannabis lawyer who's a Sikh lawyer. This is interesting. I want to see what this is about. D. Duplan 59 said all lives matter. Jules in the Raw said, what up, what up? TR6 loves my poem. David likes the freestyle. Appreciate it. DJ DM1, big up. And Page Photo. Hold on, and Page Photo. I'm trying to tag somebody else in. I'll try to tag you in. I'm gonna scroll back a little bit, and if you know, to try to catch you in the scroll. Okay, I went to the Michigan cannabis guy. He didn't get tagged in. So I'm coming to you, my brother. Let me see. Michigan cannabis lawyer. I tried to tag you in. You wasn't there. And Page Photo. I'm tagging you in. Up. And Page Photo. The way your thing is set up, I'm not able to tag you in. I can only pin your comments. So you gotta like figure that out. Duchess Danny, what up? Sikh lawyer, I see you. That's another Sikh lawyer. Okay, Sikh lawyer. I don't know if it's the same Sikh lawyer, but I'm coming to you now. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, bro? Let's make those comments quick. Tell us what you're thinking.
Yo, what's happening?
What's happening?
How you doing? You good?
Good, good, good.
I just want to talk about, I'm obviously from the UK.
Okay.
And, in America, it's obviously very different. The history's different. But it's too much black-white going on there. You know, race seems to play too big of a part. Mm-hmm. And that certainly needs to change.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let me ask you a question really quickly. Yeah. How does race play a role over in the UK?
Racism is still there. You know, black people have died from police brutality here too.
What about Sikh people? What is your ethnicity, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, I'm Sikh, right? So
okay.
We're from Punjab, India originally.
Right.
Right. But I've grown up in a white area most of my life, and I've never really been harassed by the police. I've been pulled over once. Mm-hmm. But
so you live a different life over there.
Yeah, it's very different, in fact.
Got it.
But things need to change.
Yeah, they do. All right, thank you, man. Thank you for your comments.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right, what's up? Who wants to talk? What you got something to say? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all love and respect to all the Sikhs. Look, I got love and respect for all races. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like racist scumbags. I have no problem with white people. I love Latino. My mother has Puerto Rican and Dominican in her. I told you that last night. I got two little brothers that are half Italian. I have no issue with people of all ethnicities, Asian, everything. You name it, I have no issue with it. I don't like racism, period. All right, who wants to come in? Okay, you have a Mona Dixon official has a comment. Let's get it going, Mona. Make your comments fast. Remember, come in, say your comment, and we bounce it. So let's keep it rolling. All right, go ahead, Mona.
So I had a comment just about. Oh, you can hear me? Okay. I just had a comment about people saying that racism doesn't exist. Racism, and they say like, oh, it's just TV, it's just the media spreading it. But the media, racism is being spreaded on TV to white people. It's being spreaded to us in real life. And just because something doesn't exist in our experiences doesn't necessarily mean that it doesn't exist. And how I explain it is if a kid keeps coming to your mom and say, Mom, a kid is bullying me, you don't say, I don't know mean kids because you didn't experience mean kids. It still is. You're going to address that problem. You're going to address that bully. You're going to find the root cause. And I think that that's the same for us. We're asking you to address our bullies and that root cause.
Got it. Got it. Thank you for your comments. I appreciate it.
Yes, of course.
Much love. Much. Real people, real conversations. All right. Who wants to come in? Who wants to kick it? Who has a comment? Remember, you don't have to say something that you think I'm going to agree with. I don't have to agree with you. It ain't no issue. Say what you want, how you want. You know what I mean? I ain't going to be offended. I ain't going to get butthurt. You say what you got to say. This is a platform for you. I want to hear from you and what you got to say. So give me, if you want to come, if you want to get tagged in, ask me to tag you in. You know what I'm saying? And let's talk about it. Yo, Corp Davis. All right, Corp Davis said, let's talk about black people only. So go ahead, Corp Davis. Go ahead. Let's talk about it. Go ahead, Corp. Let's talk about black people only. Go on, kick it, man.
All right, so here's the thing that I don't like. First of all, my cousin said, call him. He's doing well. He said, get at him.
The face man, Scarface.
Yeah,
one of the goats.
So I was raised, I went to a Nation of Islam school when I was younger.
Okay.
As I got out and I started to learn my talents, I started to mix with other people. So I kind of gathered this mindset that you just have to figure it out. You have to be intellectually sharp. So I'm with you on that. But at the time when someone is deliberately going against our people for so much time, I have to separate myself from other ethnic groups.
I feel
like even if my mom was white, I would tell my mom, I would like for you to stay home because I'm with the people that look like me first.
Right.
I love you, but I'm a black man first. I'm not a black businessman. I will let my people burn my building down to push a bigger agenda.
Wow, that's powerful. That's
Yeah.
you know what you just said is incredible. So what
Yeah.
you're saying is when these black businesses, when they get burnt down and when they suffer, it's a sacrifice.
Yes, it's 100% a sacrifice. Like
Wow.
I'm in Beverly Hills now. And my other point is, I'm 33, L. I'm pushing it from the intellectual side with my technology company, so I'm not going to go out there. But it doesn't mean that I disagree with their approach. Because
I feel you.
The battle
I feel you
has to be
100%.
fought from different angles. So I may be able to sit with you and we intellectualize how we can be ready for the young guns when they come and sit with us. But I'm not going to, because it has to stop.
Yeah, well, it's generals and soldiers. It's generals and soldiers.
You got
look,
it.
I thank you for your comments, man. Thank you for calling in. 100%.
For sure.
That's real deep. So my man said, he basically said, you know, that was deep. He said the black businesses that are being burned down, and I'm sure a lot of those black business owners, some of them might not agree, some might, but he said he thinks it's a sacrifice. What do y'all think? Corp Davis, wow, that was a hell of a thing. That was a hell of a thought. Yeah, empathy. AJK said empathy. Absolutely. Bear Derek said, let me comment. Okay, Bear Derek, let's do it. Go ahead, Bear Derek. Let's get it. Let's get it. And Ashley Mimi said you have a controversial comment. So keep commenting, Ashley. Keep commenting so I can come to you because you said you have a controversial comment. I want to hear it.
What up?
Bear Derek, let's kick it. What's up?
So I think it's real simple. I think it's just like, I mean, I'm born and raised Christian. I think it's all in the Bible.
Okay.
It's just every answer is right there.
Okay. And that's the bottom line. So you think this is about faith ultimately?
I mean, yeah. I mean, faith and also like, I mean, Jesus says it best, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's all. I mean, love your neighbor as yourself.
Okay. All right, man. Well, you know what? I respect that. And thank you for your comment, my man. Appreciate it. One love. God bless. All right. So who's next? Who's next? Who wants to kick it? I was looking for somebody. The young lady said she had a controversial comment. I want to hear this comment. Okay, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's do it. Jesse from San Diego has a controversial comment. K Silhouette said it's not that simple.
What's up, LL?
What up? What up? What up?
Hey, I want to say that these cops that are taking a knee now.
Unfortunately, I can't see you, so I'm gonna have to go out. Make another comment, and I'll try to come back to you. All right. Okay. Let's do it. Let's give us. This is giving us practice listening. We might not always agree. That is for sure. Okay. Yeah. Jeffrey J.D. Payne said our biases in the family. Chris Lopez wants to talk. Okay, Chris Lopez, let's kick it. Trish 888 says, yeah, I'm out. Okay. What's up? What's up,
Hi.
Chris? All right.
So I just want to come from a place of empathy. I'm Native American myself, and I can't tell you the amount of pain that I've been seeing and witnessing. Now, that is a collective energy that we're all experiencing right now. What I do appreciate the media showing is when people unite together, is when they actually are putting themselves in that position to stand together in love and solidarity. Mm-hmm. That is exactly what we have to do. We have to put the bullshit together, and that's it. That's just that's just what we have to do. Enough is enough with the drama, with the killing, with the excuses. We need to stand together as a people, and we need to move with intention, with purpose. What is the outcome we're looking for? And then let's find a way to get to that. I like what that gentleman said about using your intellect. We have to give perspective to our brothers and sisters because they don't have it. When you're impoverished and you're impressed, how can you even fathom any kind of change when you're buried? So that's why it's important for those of us that are strong. That's why I appreciate you so much.
Thank you.
Using your platform, sharing your art, sharing your what's on your heart.
All right.
And I'm just in prayer and every day for all of us. So I appreciate you giving me time. Yeah.
So look, I appreciate you coming on. I know I'm jumping fast, but you know I'm trying to get to everybody, and we got to keep it moving. I appreciate you. All right. One love.
Thank you. You as well. One love.
All right, Chris. Peace and love. Peace and love. All right. What's up? What's up? Who wants to talk? Somebody said they're getting thrown off from reality. Keys the Beast said they thrown off from reality. Something about that word reality. I want to hear that. Let's go. Let's kick it. Let's keep it moving. What's happening? Yo, come right in and out. As soon as I come to you, go ahead and kick it real quick, Keys. Let's get right to it.
Yo, real fast, yo. I think all this just is dough off from the coronavirus that's going on. You know what I mean? The numbers ain't hitting like it was hitting back in 1914. So I think they want to, you know what I mean, to get everybody together so they can, you know what I mean, forget about the coronavirus. Because ain't nobody even really talking about it. Everybody wearing masks and stuff, but come on, them little thin masks, you think it's not in the air? You think people ain't breathing, whatever, people breathing and stuff like that? All this, I think, is just a throw off to affect more people with this coronavirus, and that's it, man.
Got it.
Straight like that.
All right, my brother. Thank you for your comments. All right. One love.
Say that.
Salute. All right, yo, let's get right to it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get right to it. Whoever wants to talk, if you got something you got what you want to say, let's get to it. Look, we can agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Let's get this. King Farrell said, what's he talking about? You know, that's up to you to determine. Real McCat said, not wrong. Maria from New York said, yep, I agree with him. 54th Stone said, let's talk. All right, 54th Stone, let's talk. Let's get it. Remember, make your comments quick. Come in, say what you got to say, and we out. Let's get it. Mr. Checkpoint, what up? I am Cuzzo. Said, let's just spread love. Mr. Check, what up, man? Let's do it. What up, fam?
I think that we messed up when we integrated again.
Okay.
I think that we were strongest when we were segregated because we held ourselves down.
Okay.
And once they figured out the money they was missing from what we had together, then they came down and tore it down. We didn't have the insurances and everything to build it back up again.
So
that's what's happening right now.
So basically, your feelings is God bless the child who has his own. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Now, I love all races. I do. But we can't be strong until we're strong together. We have to pull together and make ourselves strong, and then we could be amongst the many.
Okay. Thank you for your comments, man. I appreciate that. Salute. One love. Salute. 54th Street Stone. 54th Street Stone said he thinks blacks messed up when they integrated. That's his thought. Somebody said wrong. Who said that? Somebody said wrong. I saw a wrong. Let me see. Okay. Tiana said wrong. Okay, let's hear what you're saying, Tiana. What's up? What's going on? Oh, she didn't want to come in. All right. Who wants to get tagged in? Let's talk about it. Camille is the deal, said he's a black racist. Okay. That's how you feel, Camille is the deal. Okay. Infamous Monet said, I disagree. Okay. Infamous Monet. Let's hear about it. Let's talk about it real quick. Let's go. In and out when I come to you. Brooklyn Home and Hip Hop. What up? Larry Dean, 70s Vibe. What up? Keisha Marie. She said she wished she didn't feel that way. I feel you, Keisha. Turbo Jib 868. What up? Seven Royal Highness. What up? Okay, that person didn't come in. Byron Booker wants to talk about it. Let's talk about it, baby. Let's talk about it. Let's kick it. Savvy Suave. What up, Byron Booker? Let's kick it.
What's happening? Honor and a pleasure. I will say that there's a way to do it and be integrated. The Koreans did it. They have their own communities. They support each other. They have grocery stores. They have restaurants. They have suppliers. There's a way to be integrated and still support your own community. You know what I mean? But there's one thing that I want to ask you, LL, as a pioneer in this game. I always wondered why you have the Russell Simmons, you have the Jay-Z's, you have the Diddy's, you have yourself. So many powerful men that could come together and create like funds, create like, even if it's a movement, even if it's like a Shark Tank for a disenfranchised community. I always wondered that because we got so much great leadership. You know?
Yeah, I would tell you, I think the real honest answer is it's a matter of maturity. I think that when you come from the music business is very competitive. You got to remember the nature of most of those relationships are competitive. For the most part, right? As guys mature, as they make a little bit more money, as they get a little bit more experience, they understand the power of coming together. Look at me talking to Ice-T. Me and Ice-T used to be going at each other's necks on the records, disrespecting some of our biggest hits are about each other, right? But now we've matured to the point where we can have a conversation and talk about these things. So I think what you're talking about can happen, but that takes time and maturity, man. Thank you for coming, all right?
Absolutely.
One love. I appreciate your comments, my brother. Peace and love. Byron Booker. All right, real people, real conversations. Let's kick it. Let's kick it. Where we at with it? Me said, I got the truth. Okay, well, if you got the truth, we definitely want to hear it, me. Remember Tulsa, Oklahoma? That's right. Clark May, that's right. We didn't forget about that. That was huge.
Hi.
I want to come to you. How you doing?
Hey there, it's Mia from Cleveland, Ohio. Love you. Couple of things real quick. When in the midst of the civil rights movement, we should have been focused on human rights.
Wow.
All right? Not right. The right to breathe.
Wow.
Okay?
Okay.
That's what we should have been focused on. The other thing, police officers, they work for us.
Okay.
I'm a taxpayer.
Okay.
Right? One of your employees can't come and shoot you.
Right. Got it.
Right?
Got it.
They work for us. And if we want to get them where it hurts,
right,
we got to impact commerce. We got to disrupt commerce.
Okay.
So yeah, it's people out here burning up cars, right? Every police department, they have contracts with American companies to get funded for their cars. Let's say it's a Ford 1 year.
Right,
and
right.
then the next year is
okay.
So that's what we need to focus on.
Understood. Thank you
Yep.
for your comments. I
Much
appreciate
love.
it. Much love.
All right.
Much love. Okay. There's somebody here. Mary Barron said, not all cops are bad. I'm mad. I want to go to her. Marie Barron. Let's talk about it. Remember, say what you want, whatever you want, however you feel. Real people, real conversation. Marie Barron.
What's good? What's good?
What's up? So you said not all cops are bad. Let's talk about it. Kick it.
Love you, dude. Okay, so you know what? One of my best friends is a police officer, and she's been like, harassed every day. Like I talked to her this morning. She's like, I got, flipped off and whatever, like within 5 minutes of getting in my police card. That's not right.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to say that. Like, I just want to speak up for the police officers in this,
Mm-hmm.
It's just, everybody's equal.
All
lives matter. All lives matter.
So what you saying basically is all lives matter, everybody's equal, and you saying
absolutely.
not all cops are bad. And that's your feeling on it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And I just want to make sure, like, people know, like, they're out there risking their lives, supporting everybody. So
okay.
Gotta,
all right. I thank you for your comments. Real people, real conversation. Appreciate you.
All right, cool.
Much love. All right. So let me turn this back around. All right. So who wants to kick it? All right, Mr. Checkpoint. Mr. Checkpoint wants to come in. Okay, let's do it. Mr. Checkpoint, let's talk about it, baby. Let's do it. Riggs rolled his eyes. All right, Mr. Checkpoint,
the people risking their lives are the protesters and brown and black people driving, dealing with the police. Not all cops are bad, but how many times does a good cop stand up against a bad cop? And every time that doesn't happen, that's actually a bad cop because they protect and serve the community. Second of all, when you're pulled over, no matter what color you are, who you are, we always film the police. We can't trust their word against the people's. So you always film the police. It's our right. It's our First Amendment right, and you don't have to tell them. I don't suggest provoking them with your camera like this. You film and you put it down. I did that, and I sued the police and won $70,000 because I spent a night in jail for something I didn't do.
Okay.
It can happen to all of us.
All right.
Another thing I just want to say, though, real quick, I'm sorry, but, it is peaceful out there. The people are demonstrating peacefully. There's a small percentage of people out there looting and doing bad things, but that is taking up most of the media, and that is not the focus of why people are out here and outraged. But thank you for having me.
Thank you for your comments, Mr. Checkpoint. Everybody follow you. You're doing good work out there.
Thank you, bro.
Salute. All right. So, who wants to kick it? All right, Jeff. All right, Jeff Dioro wants to make a quick comment. Let's do it. Let's kick it. Remember, when you come on, in and out, you got something to say, get right to the point. Let's kick it. Let's be done.
Yo, what's up, Al?
What's up? How you doing?
Nothing. I just wanted to say, just because you might not be your vibe to go out there and protest something like that, there's a big day coming up in November that as long as you're 18 and older, you can take these problems into your hand. Go out and vote because your voice needs to be heard, and you have the power to change the world with just one check mark.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for your comment, man. Salute. Much love. All right, so let's get it. Who wants to talk? Who has a comment? Who agrees? Who disagrees? Say what you want. All right, Real K McCoy wants to say something. Let's go. Let's get it. Real people, real conversation. Let's kick it. Let's get it. Cozy 11, what up? Big Daddy Stuffy, what up? 41 Vixen, amen. Vote. DJ Cool V, what up, baby? Mr. Vitamin, what's happening with you? It's Carol said voting is critical. Katina Marie says I have a real solution. All right, I tried to come to you, Real McCoy. You didn't answer. Coming to you, Katina Marie. Let's do it. She says she has a solution. Cinephile85 said hit me up. Laura Napoli, what's up, Laura? She said vote. All right, all these. All right, what's up? Get right to it. Let's hear it. What's your thought?
Okay, so I have a real solution to this real problem.
What's up?
We need to, first of all, we need to teach our children in school, starting at pre-K, skills, communication skills, distress tolerance skills, problem-solving skills, all of that, because we, as you know, we don't have all those skills. We have them when we get older if we learn them, but they're not taught in school.
Oh, I got it. So I thank you for your comment. I appreciate it. I get it. Basically, what you're saying is the kids got to start early and learn how to communicate. I get that totally. All right, somebody has a comment. If you want to come in, who is this? Aubrey Round said we need to invest in our school. Isha Boo says she has a comment. Okay, let's get it. Joe Mullins said it's different if you live in the hood with the police. Yo, Joe Mullins, I want to talk about that for a minute. I want to talk about that. You know what? Joe Mullins, I'm coming to you, baby. I like that. I like that thought. Let's hear it. I want to hear about that. It's different if you live in the hood with the police. People in the hood directly down there. Joe Mullins, I'm coming to you. Tressie Me Beep was just saying hello. What up? Radiant Treat Alexis, what up? The first 5 years of life, she said. Todd Furtado said, allow your voice to be heard. Vote, vote, vote. Nancy Palucci said, what'd she say? You and Lauren have a comment. Okay, Nancy, I'm gonna try to come to you. All right, Joe Mullins, I tried to come to you. You didn't pick up. Nancy says she has a comment. So let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Nurse Taylor said, pray for Philly. They're tearing my city down. God bless Philly. That's crazy. That's crazy. I pray your God stay safe. All right.
Hello. Hold on, let me go outside.
Right.
Okay, hold on. I'm turning my camera around.
We're looking at the neighborhood. Okay. All right.
Okay. So we were just at work, and because of everything that's going on, Lauren and I just got sent home.
Okay.
Because of everybody's safety. Here's Lauren.
Hi. How you doing? All right. So what's your? So tell me your comment. Tell me your comment.
So it's really tough out there, especially at the middle schools.
Right.
Because the kids, we work with kids, and I've seen both sides of it, where one was innocently shot by a cop.
Okay.
And some that were against the cops.
Okay.
And it's really hard for youth to live with this, you know? It's hard.
Understood.
And then you have half the parents that are against the law, and then half the parents that are trying to tell them to riot peacefully. And it's just a really hard time for everybody. And I think all the preachers and all the churches need to get together and help lead the way for everyone, whether it's this religion or that religion, as long as it joins us together to work together against.
Understood. Understood. I understand. Well, thank you for your comment. All right. I appreciate you. Much love to you and Lauren. All right. Peace and love. All right. Who wants to kick it? Who has a comment? Let's do it. Executive Life Coach Blasio says, I am a therapist. Let's kick it. All right. Somebody said, get all the minority celebrities together and stop these riots now. All right. All right. The life coach didn't come in. Game Revivals. Game Revival said something about the celebrities, the minority celebrities. Let's kick it. BMX Writer said, unify people. Love will prevail. Bahamas says, I'm having volume difficulties. I'm missing out. Well, I can't do that. Simone Marie says, start with policy is the only way. Kerry Pat said, in Canada, my people cannot protest. Wow. Irish Catholic Mama says, so crazy in Philly right now. Please pray for my city. Let's find out what's going on in Philly right now, because this is crazy. This has got to. Irish Catholic Mama, tell us what's going on in Philly right now.
It's crazy. It's so crazy in Philly right now. We're scared. We're scared. I can't express what's going on down there. They have every right. Everybody has to speak up. Everybody has to speak up. And it's just the looting that's going on. And there's protesters that are doing a good job, and they're doing it. But then you have the other people that's just going down there burning everything. But I understand. I get it.
Right. All right.
They're hurting.
Right. They're hurting.
Please pray for
Amen.
us, and just keep us. Keep us in your prayers. Love you so much. Love you.
Appreciate you. God bless you. Stay strong. Stay strong. I just want to tell everybody in Philly to stay encouraged. I know a lot of people from Philly are following, watching. You know, just stay safe. I wish you all the best. I wish you guys a lot of love. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that has something to say, let's do it. We have another person from Philadelphia, DS the writer. DS the writer is in Philly. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it real quick. Remember, come in and out, in and out. I know a lot of people are going to see what's happening in Philly. Come
What's
back.
going on, Unc?
What's up, DS the writer? Tell me about Philly.
Ain't nothing, man. It's crazy down here, though, man. It's crazy. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this city under siege right now, man. It's upside down.
It's
upside
really that
down.
crazy.
Yeah, I mean, like, they got, like, you know, Broad Street only run up and down through Philly. So that's blocked off. They've been hit every store, turned that upside down. I mean, like, it ain't no solution to they trying to find a solution to it, like a, you know, ongoing problem. But like, you know, it all stems from, you know, what's going on in the world with, you know, with George. But all they got to do is just press that panic button and just say, all right, look, we're going to prosecute them. And that's going to be the end of it.
That's deep what you said. Yo, I thank you for your comments, man. Stay safe.
Love you, boy,
God bless
man.
your family.
Appreciate you,
Much
man.
love to everybody in Philly. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Much
you
love
too.
to the
One
whole
love.
city. All right.
Okay.
One love, man. Peace and love. Yo,
Okay.
that's D. DS the writer. DS the writer from Philly. He said, yo, they got to press the panic button. They got to press that button and get those guys off the street. They got to get those cops off the street. Gwen Wall from North Carolina said, Lord, please save our land. Justera said, praying for Philly. Asian Happa Hip Hoppy said she's hearing pop, pop, pop sounds near me in Boston right now as she types. NYC is about, the kid in the effect said NYC is about to go into siege. Look, I want to tell you guys to stay calm, stay solid, stay strong. Don't panic. It's going to be okay. One thing we're going to do, we're going to be strong. We're not going to panic. We're going to stay solid. We're going to stay focused, and we're going to keep that love and that strength in our hearts. All right? I'm going to take a few more callers, and then we're going to wrap it up. So I got two more. I'm doing two more people. When you come in, say what you got to say, come out. Keisha Marie says Trump has the power to have those cops under arrest. It's that simple. All right, Keisha Marie, you want to say something? Let's do it. Let's do it. Quick, in and out. Let's get it. Essence of Lucy, praying for the world. All right, Keisha Marie, let's talk about it real quick. In and out.
I just want to say, like, from an outsider and from a different country, that from the very beginning, there was 4 cops who obviously killed George. And if Trump would have addressed the nation and had them arrested immediately, I don't think it would have escalated to this.
Understood. All right. Well, you know what? I appreciate you coming in. I appreciate those comments. You know, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. One love, baby. Peace and love. All right. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and one more person. Curry Pat said, love my black brothers and sisters. We're brown too. We stand with you. Miss New York Nick said those cops don't want peace. B Hap said they all lost their jobs and will go to court. So what more can Trump do? Are you serious? Jolis Dion said, let's go. Dre Favors said, I'm just as looking. Alicia Portugal said, we need to stay united and focus on the cause. I'm gonna go to Alicia Portugal real quick. Let's do it. Let's do it. Adorable Nurse said, girl, you didn't say anything. Okay. Long Aaron said, man, I have a heavy question. All right, I'm gonna go to Alicia Portugal, and then we're gonna roll. We're gonna roll out. All right, I went to Alicia Portugal. I tried to get to you, Alicia. Nah, it didn't come. Okay, Long Aaron, you said you have a heavy question. All right, let's get in. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's do it. 7. What up, baby?
What's up?
All right.
Hey, peace and love.
Peace and love. Let's get right to it.
I love the conversation with you and Ice-T. You know, what my question is, what should we do if we do all those wonderful things that you suggested?
What
I just want to get.
You want to know what should we what?
What should we do if all those wonderful ideas we suggested don't work?
Well, so here's the thing. Here's the thing about that, and I know where that's leaning towards, right? But what I would encourage is that you never start something. You never put yourself in a position where you're gonna lose. Okay, not on purpose, right? So you know there are ideas, and I feel what you're saying, and I feel the energy of what you're saying. But you know, we want to make sure that we exhaust all of the civilized ideas that exist, because that's important. And I'm gonna give you one more word of encouragement. And I get what you're saying, but I'm being careful with this because I know how high the stakes are. with what you're saying.
Right.
That's why I'm not
Yeah.
going. All right. So be clear. I get it. I'm gonna just say this: when people look, everything takes time. When there was a point when Frederick Douglass at his day and age, people were slaves. They couldn't picture Martin Luther King. In Martin Luther King's day and Malcolm X's day, they couldn't picture Barack Obama. So now, in Barack Obama's day, we can't picture a day where we can walk down the street without being harassed by police. Guess what? It can come. It can happen. There was a time, you know what I'm saying, I'm probably older than you, but there was a time when we couldn't even imagine, people couldn't imagine even having a black president, okay? So I know it may seem impossible now, but there will be a day when you will be able, or your sons or grandsons or great-grandsons even, will be able to walk down the street without being harassed by police. So let's keep it there for now. I feel you, I get you, but let's stay there for now, all right? One love, my brother.
Let me get a picture.
Yeah, a picture, go ahead, go ahead. Much love, my brother. Thank you for your comments. Appreciate you. All right, so yo, that was Real People, Real Conversation. Tomorrow, we're gonna lighten it up. We're gonna play the Furious 5. You know what I'm saying? No, we ain't gonna be slaves ever again, baby. That ain't coming. We're gonna play the Furious 5 tomorrow. We're gonna lighten it up. Yeah, the stakes are high. What Cal let me kill it? Okay, now Natalia, I feel you. But look, tomorrow we're gonna play the Furious 5. We're gonna have a good time. I appreciate y'all for joining me today. Real People, Real Conversation. Peace and love, baby.